Mhm.
So how was your experience?
Yeah, good. Good. Okay.
Have you seen your topic of the day, sir?
I'm sorry.
Have you seen your topic of the day?
Elephant in the room, something like that.
Yeah, being the elephant in the room.
Yes, yes.
Do you want to talk about it?
Let's talk as much as you
Do
can.
you do you know what exactly it means, the elephant in the room?
And it's like problem, right? Elephant in the
It
room.
means
It's like,
like you are a problem for everyone.
oh, okay. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like an obvious problem no one wants to discuss.
Why? Those people are scared of elephant that he may kill you. That is why.
Maybe that is why, or because you don't know how to deal with the elephant.
Right, right, right.
Okay. Like
Nice.
suppose you are a very annoying boss in the room full of your employees. So you become the elephant in the room.
Elephant in the
Now you have to listen, the employees have to listen to the boss. They cannot ignore him.
room.
So he becomes the elephant in the room. Okay. So the animals of this world exist for their own reasons. What really differentiates humans from animals and animals from humans? Do you have any idea about it?
I'm sorry, say again.
Did you get lost?
No, I couldn't understand. Could you repeat again? Read it out again.
The animals of this world exist for their own reasons. Okay. Each and every animal has their own existence reasons. So, what really differentiates humans from animals and animals from humans? What is the basic difference between human beings and animals?
Of course, animals has four legs. You know, human has two legs. Animal, human can talk. Animals can express. We have to understand his feelings, right? We can do as per our wishes, whatever you work wanna do, but animal can't. So many difference, okay, between animals and humans, right? We
Hmm.
can we can make our own food, but we have to offer, okay, food to animals. Animals cannot, manage or make their own food. So we are more wiser than animals. So yeah, these are the difference.
Hmm. And when it comes to the nature, the society nature, then
Uh-huh.
also there is difference between animals and human beings.
Lots of different,
Hmm.
yeah.
So if you could be any animal for a day, what it would be and why?
What animal? Let's talk about different things. I'm sorry.
What do
I
you are not you don't want to discuss this topic?
no, the kinds of question is asking. I'm not comfortable with this. Which animal?
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Let's talk
No
something different.
problem. No problem. Talk about something else, whatever you want to talk about, sir.
What I talk? You can ask normal question, general question.
No, tell me anything about your life or
Okay. By the way, where are you from?
I'm from Rajasthan.
Rajasthan. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
So what do
Yes.
you do? What are you? Where are you from?
I'm from Bihar, and however, I stay in Delhi. I'm a fitness coach. Right. I make people exercise. So for past 10 years, I'm into Delhi, and I'm living.
So you are a fitness coach for like full time?
Yes, full time. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Mhm.
So how is your experience in this industry? in
Eh,
fitness industry?
Experience is wonderful. It was my dream job,
So
right?
what inspired you to become that?
Myself, when I used to work out, when I felt like I this is the only work I can do better in my life, you know. So that I inspired myself because what inspire when you figure out who you are, what you can do better. Nothing can
Hmm.
inspire you. You can inspire yourself,
Hmm.
right? So I don't. No one inspired me or nothing inspired me. I think my work inspired me.
What you used to do earlier? Did you
Earlier, I was
start your
working.
did you start your career as a fitness trainer only, or you used to do something else also?
I working. I used to work in corporate center.
Corporate sector.
Corporate sector. Yeah,
So what kind of job did you have at that time?
call center. Call center. I was working in call center. BPO.
So what is exactly the concept behind the call center? I don't understand till day.
Call center means customer service. Yeah. Okay, you have to receive call or make call to give service to customers, and if they have complaint, they will call us to sort out that problem. So this is all about this service providing. You know, so I have experience of 5 to 6 years of these things, and
So how your conversations used to be?
conversation used to be if you have problem, right? You are using a cell phone. You have problem with your cell phone. Where will you call? Customer care. What's the problem you do have? You will ask. No, the customer executive will ask. So what's the problem you have? How may I
No,
help
were
you?
the customers annoying sometimes?
Yes, of course. Most of the time, not sometimes. Most of the time.
Most of the times they
Most
were
of the
annoying.
time.
Then
I
what you
think
used to
80% calls you okay. You will be scolded by the customers. They are
Oh, you
some
were being shouted, you were
suspicious.
being
Yeah, they
shouted
will
by them.
shout. Yeah, of course.
Mm.
But we have to be with the patients. Sometimes we lost patients, sometimes we revert back in a bad way. So yeah, but still we have to make them
And
satisfaction.
how
Answer.
is the experience now? How is the job going now? Do you have your own fitness center or you work for some gym or
I,
something?
I do freelancing.
Freelancing as in like you visit the gyms.
Gym, personal training, my customer client.
Huh. So how is the experience going on now?
Experience, oh, I said, it's great. It's my dream job. So
Are you
if
making money
if,
from this?
I'm sorry.
Are you making enough money from this?
Of course, yes. I'm happy with my income. I'm happy with my time, the kinds of life I wanted. I have flexible of time whenever I want, wherever I want. I can roam, I can visit. You know.
So I
So
can see so many books behind you. Are you fond of reading?
yes, I do.
What kind of books are they?
Self helps.
Self help means self
Self help is
motivation.
non-fiction. Non-fiction.
Self motivation.
Motivation. Yeah, you can say motivation. You can say learning. You can learn. Yeah, these all things.
So, what is wrong with your communication skill? What do you face? What challenge do you face while speaking?
Challenges is I have a sentence formation problem and pronunciation and grammatical issue. Sometimes I tend to mistake with singular, plural. So these are.
So, you have been on Clappingo since some long time.
Yeah. Hmm.
How long?
It's going to be 8 or 9 months. I'm on this platform.
8 or 9 months.
Mhm.
So, how was your experience?
Yeah, good, good, good. That's wonderful.
Hmm. So, what are you doing right now for self improvement?
I read books. I listen to podcasts.
What do
Yes.
you think that what is making more difference, listening to the podcast or reading books?
more difference. Listening to podcast is also good. Whenever I am at home, I read book. Whenever at somewhere else where whether I'm cooking, whether I'm working out, whether I'm alone, I don't have access to read. That time I listen to.
So how much content do you remember by listening? Do you remember all of it?
All of these people cannot remember. Whatever you read, listen to, only you tend to capture 20%. If you're smart enough, then right. If you're not you are listening that on a repetitive basis, you can tend to forget, and if anybody can tend to forget. But obviously, if you are keep putting that those kinds of content in your mind, so it's become your habit, right?
Hmm. It is
Mhm.
it is becoming, not it becomes your habit. It
It,
becomes
it
your habit
it becomes your habit, yeah.
because you are talking about some habitual action.
Mm-hmm.
Becoming formation you use when you are in the middle of that action. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So who all are there in your family? With whom are you living in Delhi? You said you are
Uh,
from Bihar, right?
yes, I stay here alone.
Okay. And
Yes,
what
yes.
about your family?
My family is in Bihar.
So how frequently do you visit there?
Once in a year, once in a year or twice sometimes. Once or twice.
Since when are you staying alone?
2012.
Oh, it's been long time.
Yes.
Oh, so you
So
have
when I
never
was
thought of.
I was in I was doing graduation. I came to Delhi, right? So on the other hand, I was making money, and simultaneously I was doing my graduation. So yeah,
So you never thought of getting settled in your hometown?
no, I never thought.
Don't you miss your family? Who
Yeah,
all are
miss
there in your family?
my father, my parents, and sister-in-law and brothers. I'm
Hmm.
youngest. I no, we are two brothers. I'm youngest of them, and those brothers are married already. So I'm single.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. So regarding your conversational skills, I will tell you one thing that where you need to focus the most. Okay, you need to focus most on your this sentence structure. Your
Mhm.
sentence structures are not perfect.
Mhm. Mhm.
So for that, I will advise you few things to do. First of all, you should do more of reading than listening to the podcasts. Suppose by listening to the podcast and all, you can remember 20%. By reading, maybe you remember 40%. Okay. There is no need to read plenty. Stick with one story. Keep on reading it repeatedly till you get hang of each and every word, each and every formation of the sentence. How each and every sentence is being phrased in that story, in that particular one story. Okay, get the hang of it, get the hang of the sentence formation, get the hang of the words, like what is being used with he, she, it, you, I, we, they, has or have, will or would, what is being used exactly. So because that is the basic foundation of communication. Okay.
Mhm.
Another thing is, okay, pick up only one story and keep on reading it repeatedly. Keep on reading it. It's like, I'm teaching in a school also. So when we have to make small kids learn some poem, what do? We make them recite one poem again and again loudly. Like they don't know how to read Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, but they can recite it very well. Why? Because they are repeating it, and they are repeatedly telling the same thing again and again. So you also do the same thing, and then you will get the hang of it. You will get the hang of the sentence structure. You will automatically start framing the correct sentences. without making mistakes. Okay.
Mhm.
Another thing is, whenever you are reading, read loudly. That will
Mhm.
improve your pronunciations, that will improve your flow, because the way you are speaking right now, you don't have a good flow.
Mhm.
You don't have a very good flow. So
Mhm.
when you will read loudly from the book, uh, that will improve your fluency. Take small pauses at the punctuation marks, like
Mhm.
comma, semicolon, question mark, full stop. Take small pauses there and read with emphasis on the syllables. Do you know what is syllables?
What is
The
it?
vowels. Vowels.
Mhm.
Okay. Like suppose you have to read out the word. Wait, I'll type it in this chat box. How are you going to pronounce? Oh, sorry. 1 minute. How are you going to pronounce this word?
Announcement.
Announcement. So don't put too much emphasis on OU. You are doing announcement. Don't put too much of emphasis here. Announcement.
Mhm.
Okay, so pay attention on the syllables like A, OU, E, and E. These are the syllables here. So you have to
Mhm.
put emphasis only there. You don't have to put emphasis on N, C, M, and T. Announcement. Make it soft. That is the basic problem with your pronunciations. You
Mhm.
are putting emphasis on the wrong words at the wrong places.
Mhm.
So be thorough with all these things.
Okay.
Don't pay attention on listening to podcast or watching YouTube videos or watching series. Pay more attention on reading. Read loudly.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it from my side. Now if you want to ask me anything, you can go ahead.
No, that's okay. I don't have any question.
Hmm. Because we
Mhm.
didn't make much of the conversation, but from whatever conversation we made, I could make out this only so far, and
Mhm.
try to prepare something on the uh, session notes, so that you talk about the session notes, because those are to initiate the conversations. I can understand in today's topic you were feeling uncomfortable imagining yourself as an animal.
No, I'm not imagining myself as animal. Mm. Because this what topic?
Are you an animal loving person? Do you love animals?
Yeah, I love dog. I love dog. I love cow. I love buffalo.
So
I
did
love.
did you pet a dog ever?
Unfortunately, my hometown has like yeah, cow,
Hmm.
buffalo. So, but I'm in Delhi, so I don't have my own house here. If I could have my own house, I would have a dog.
I'm not an animal person. I don't like animals.
Why is
I
that?
don't know. Either it's like either I'm scared of them or I just don't like them near me.
Okay, okay, okay.
I'm not an animal person at all.
Yes, maybe. Yeah,
Hmm.
everybody same. Yeah, different wishes, different
Hmm.
affection
So
words.
that's why I thought maybe you don't like animals because you don't like them, or you don't want to be close to them. That's why I thought maybe because of that you don't want to talk about this topic.
No, I love animal, but I never thought about which animal I would become. And it's all about if I am becoming. There are so many dogs. Okay, they are living in a luxury life. But there
Hmm.
are so many street dogs. They are surviving
They are
hardly.
surviving. Yeah, yeah, that is true.
So, so there are so many cows are living in a lap of luxury, but
Yeah,
there are so many cows wandering on the road. They're injured. They're dying of hunger. So
right.
that's what I thought. What
Hmm.
animal? If I say dog, okay, dog is on the other hand, they are no, they're hardly surviving. Hardly they getting food. But on the other hand, dogs are also living in the AC. They are taking thrice or four times meal throughout the day. They are
Hmm.
getting checked up with the doctor.
Hmm.
So that's what I thought. So
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, so it's same like human beings. All human beings are not living the same life.
but the human body can change their life. They
There
have
no, there are
brain
certain
function.
conditions. There are certain conditions like people living in the slum areas. How can they change their life?
Yes, I have seen from slum area, from millionaire, billionaire. I have seen people. I have read that this is a story. The books which you are showing this behind me. Most of the writer were homeless, jobless. They don't had
Hmm.
food. They did not have food to eat. But they are no. They have written already 50 books, 60 books. They have $1 million business.
Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So human body can change their life by changing their thought, by changing their perception. But animal can't.
Right. Right.
If you talk about no Dhirubhai Ambani,
Maybe because
Adani,
animals are helpless in this field. They cannot do anything
yes,
about
yes,
themselves. They that is the best thing about the human species, that they can do whatever they want to do with their life.
yes, 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 yes.
That's why even in some motivational videos they say that you are lucky to have a human body, because you can either make your life or break your life.
Yes, of course, it is true, 100% true.
Hmm.
Whatever we are because of our thinking, because of our no behavior, because of how we perceive ourselves.
Right.
If I'm jobless today, it was I am the ownership of who I am today. Not my school, not my parents, not my government, not my society, not my community. I am the
But then
responsible.
there are many things which are not in our hands also, sir.
What? What? Like
Falling sick.
falling? Of course, it's nature. It's natural. We cannot, win the nature, right? It is going
death
to be then.
death
That
is
it is
not
going
in
to
our
be.
hands. Death
I'm
is
sorry.
not in our hands.
What is?
Death is also not in our hands.
Yeah,
A
that
person.
is the god. That is the god. That way, he has designed this world, this humanity, and these all things. So we cannot defeat God, but whatever in our control, in our hand, like like working on ourselves, becoming a leader, opening a business, taking care of your body. If I'm saying if you are fat, if you are not going to take action, you are not do not want to reduce your weight. Obviously, you will be fall sick. You will be victim of many diseases. The things which we cannot change, you don't have to focus about that. Let it go. Let it happen. But what you can change, at least we must take action. We must take a step forward to handle that situation.
Right, right. We should do whatever is in our hands. Rest, we
Yes.
should leave it to our destiny, I think.
True, true, true.
So, sir, I'd like to give you your feedback. Whatever, I liked your thought process. Whatever was in your mind, you were able to articulate your thoughts very well. The only thing is your pronunciations and your sentence structures somewhere. So you need to work on your pronunciations based on the syllables. Don't put too much emphasis on the consonants.
Okay.
Okay. Only one consonant is pronounced with emphasis in one word, like word. Okay. The more emphasis is on D. D is
Mm-hmm.
being loudly pronounced. Only D. So you
Mm-hmm.
are putting emphasis on all the consonants. Don't put emphasis on all the consonants. Put in one
Mm-hmm.
only. One word, one emphasis. Okay.
Okay.
So do practice regularly. Do loud reading. Stick with one story. Pay attention on the sentence structures, and you'll improve.
All right.
Okay, sir. Have a great day.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for connecting with me. Bye bye.
Bye.